Bachelor Daisy Kent disgusts fans with latest move. May 22, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Daisy Kent was a fan favorite on The Bachelor. She was praised for bowing out gracefully once it became clear Joey Graziadei was in love with Kelsey Anderson. Fans hoped she would be on the upcoming season of Bachelor in Paradise. However, she reconnected with a former flame and is no longer single. Daisy moved to Las Vegas to be with her boyfriend, Thor Herbst. Since she left the reality show, fans have been turned off by Daisy's behavior. Her latest move disgusted them. Keep reading to find out what happened. Daisy Kent sends message to boyfriend. Daisy Kent was an account executive before she joined The Bachelor as a contestant. She never went back to her normal job after the show. Instead, she became a social media influencer. Her popularity with viewers even led to a collaboration with the sour cream brand Daisy. She also continues to do what she can to raise awareness about deafness and cochlear implants. According to rumors, her boyfriend is rich and even built a house for them to live in. Daisy Kent took to social media to share a glimpse at what she does all day while her boyfriend works. The reality star was head to toe in white sweatpants and a white sweatshirt. With the hood over her head, she did a silly dance move in various areas of the spacious home. "Sending this to my boyfriend when he asks what I did today," she captioned the post. First was the unique brown frame bed. Next, she moved to the kitchen, where she busted a move on the countertops. Heading to the living room next, she rolled off the couch and performed the dance move. Finally, she skipped down the long hallway and stopped in the middle to repeat the dance move. Watch on TikTok. Her social media followers loved the video and thought it was hilarious. However, it left a bad taste for some fans of the show. Bachelor fans disgusted. Bachelor Nation fans took to another social media platform to roast Daisy Kent for the video. Many fans thought she only made the video to show off the huge home. Check out some of the comments. "This is the house equivalent of body checking. There's no point to this other than to show off her house. I'm disgusted for so many reasons. This house has the personality of wet cardboard. I never understood the hype with her. I think she's sweet and cute, but that's about it. And this is just weird. Why do you want people to know your house? I like my privacy. Lol, to be this rich and live in such a bland house with no style. Wow, that broke my cringe meter. This is a low-effort TikTok to show off a home, lol." One fan even compared the bare house to Kim Kardashian's mansion, which is famously minimal with bland beige walls. Do you agree that the video the Bachelor star posted was cringe? Was she showing off her luxurious home or just being silly? Bachelor
Sound
Daisy
off in the
Kent
comments.
disgusts fans with latest move. This is a whole new low. It hasn't even been 6 months since Daisy Kent became a fan favorite finalist on The Bachelor, but now the tide is turning, and fast. Once hailed as the wholesome, soft-spoken sweetheart of season 28, Daisy's latest move has shocked, offended, and frankly disgusted Bachelor Nation. Fans are reeling. Reddit is in flames. Instagram comments are being deleted at lightning speed, and all over. What? A brand deal, a cryptic TikTok, or something far more insidious? What exactly did Daisy Kent do that sparked such intense backlash? Buckle up, because this isn't just your average post-show scandal. This is a rabbit hole that gets deeper the more you dig, and by the time you reach the bottom, you'll wonder if Bachelor Nation ever really knew Daisy at all. Chapter 1. America's Sweetheart No More. When Daisy Kent first stepped out of that limo, fans instantly fell in love. Her soft Midwestern charm, her powerful story of hearing loss and perseverance, and her undeniable chemistry with Joey Graziadei painted her as a real contender, not just for the final rose, but for America's heart. Social media crowned her the next Bachelorette before the season even hit midway. But things shifted after the final. Daisy didn't get engaged. She didn't get the lead. And she didn't disappear gracefully into influencer limbo like so many others before her. Instead, she started talking, posting, promoting, and then the video dropped. Chapter 2. The TikTok that sparked it all. It was a Tuesday afternoon, quiet, uneventful, until Daisy Kent uploaded a TikTok that made jaws drop across the internet. Set to a trending Lana Del Rey audio, Daisy filmed herself standing in front of a mirror in a black lace dress, one strikingly similar to the one she wore on the night she was eliminated. She lip-synced a line that many found highly suspect. "You didn't choose me, but now you get to watch me win without you." Fans lost it. "Is this about Joey?" One fan commented. "Cringe, just take the L and move on," another wrote. But it wasn't just the audio or the outfit. It was the caption that took things from awkward to flat-out offensive. When they pick the brand deal over the best heart, hashtag Ria Lovedos and sellout hashtag sorry not sorry. Immediately, fans began decoding. Was she calling Joey out for choosing Kelsey Anderson and then doing sponsored trips with her? Was she shaving ABC for not offering her the Bachelorette role? Or worse, was she mocking other contestants who had found love? It wasn't clear, but the backlash, crystal. Chapter 3. This is a whole new low. Within hours, Reddit threads lit up with angry takes. Daisy's giving pick-me energy now. What happened to the girl we loved? I defended her for months. I feel betrayed. Imagine trying to be the relatable underdog and dunking on everyone who moved on. And it didn't end there. Daisy doubled down the next day by reposting a fan comment on Instagram that read, "You were too good for that show. They used you. You're the only real one." Her reply? Bachelor Nation interpreted that as her validating fans who accused production, Joey, and even Kelsey of being fake. Daisy was no longer walking the line. She was making a statement, and not a humble one. Chapter 4. The merch drop that made it worse. As if the TikTok drama wasn't enough, Daisy launched her first merch line that same week, with slogans like, "Unchosen, not unworthy," "Heart greater than rose," "Not his final rose, still the realest." Critics called it painfully thirsty and emotionally manipulative. One particularly scathing TikTok creator even stitched her video, saying, "This isn't healing. This is monetizing heartbreak, and it's gross." In just 72 hours, Daisy had gone from empathetic runner-up to the face of post-show pettiness. But she wasn't backing down. Chapter 5. Bachelor Nation reacts, and it gets ugly. Bachelor alums couldn't stay silent either. Caitlin Bristow unfollowed Daisy shortly after the merch drop and posted a cryptic story saying, "Healing offline is underrated." Charity Lawson, who's been vocal about mental health, commented under a fan account's repost, "This ain't the way." Even Joey Graziadí, normally tight-lipped and PR-polished, broke character. At a live Q&A in Nashville, a fan asked if he'd seen Daisy's latest post. Joey hesitated, then said, "I hope she finds peace. This doesn't look like peace to me." Ouch. Chapter 6. The apology that wasn't. With comments flooding every platform and articles springing up from ET, Us Weekly, and Cosmopolitan, Daisy finally responded. But instead of apologizing, she posted a lengthy Instagram caption, essentially doubling down. "People are uncomfortable with women who own their pain, their truth, and their power. I won't be silenced. I was hurt, I was used, and now I'm healing my way. And yes, that includes being unapologetically visible." Some fans clapped, most groaned. "She just said she was used. Is she saying Joey was fake?" One fan asked. "She literally volunteered to go on a reality show, and now she's blaming everyone else," said another. Daisy may have meant it as empowerment, but it came off as defensiveness, and the damage was done. Chapter 7. Influencers, insiders, and more chaos. Bachelor T accounts started leaking DMs from insiders, alleging Daisy was never as sweet as she portrayed. One producer allegedly said, "She was calculated. She knew when the cameras were rolling. She played the quiet card but behind the scenes. Strategic AF." Meanwhile, another contestant anonymously told Disgusted, "Daisy was always planning a post-show brand. She was never just there for Joey." Suddenly, all the puzzle pieces fans had ignored during the show, her lack of vulnerability in key episodes, her ability to always land in perfect lighting, her mysterious connections with past Bachelor influencers, were being reevaluated. Was the Daisy Kent we saw on TV just a perfectly crafted illusion? Chapter 8. Losing the fan base, one story at a time. By now, Daisy's follower count had started dropping. Not dramatically, but noticeably. The engagement on her posts, down 50%. The comments, filled with snake emojis, clown JS, and people saying, "You lost me." But perhaps the final straw came when Daisy liked a tweet suggesting Kelsey and Joey's relationship was doomed to fail. That move, however brief, was screenshotted, reposted, and condemned across every Bachelor subreddit and gossip page. "She's not just bitter," one fan wrote. "She's trying to sabotage." Chapter 9. The podcast that might have saved her, until it didn't. In a last-ditch effort to clarify things, Daisy went on Bachelor Happy Hour, but the appearance backfired. While she claimed she never meant to shade anyone, she also admitted she felt thrown away and commercialized by the franchise. She described Joey as someone too media-polished and called Kelsey sweet, but very curated. The hosts seemed uncomfortable, listeners even more so. She called someone else curated. A fan tweeted, "Girl, take the mirror." Chapter 10. The Fallout and Where She Goes From Here. As of this week, Daisy Kent is still posting, still promoting, and still claiming she's thriving. But Bachelor Nation, not buying it. Fans who once rooted for her now see someone chasing clout at all costs. A far cry from the genuine, down-to-earth girl they voted for on polls and hashtags just months ago. There's a lesson in here somewhere about reality TV, about influencer culture, about the cost of turning heartbreak into hustle. But for now, the comments say it all. "You disgusted us, Daisy. This was a whole new low."